Create yourself a new world. They say east or west, home is best. The Property Show decodes the country's opaque property market, from the simple bungalows to the marble luxurious palaces. Enjoy a new world of interior and exterior designing and construction tips. Keep updated with the market trends. Don't miss this exciting real estate experience. Inspiring. It's The Property Show. Now showing on The Property Show. Proudly sponsored by Roofings.
Gives them a much longer life and are made with Japanese technology for best quality. Right here in Rwanda. With Roofings iron sheets, we've got you covered. Roofings Manufacturing Rwanda, a member of the Roofings Group.
Welcome to the Property Show Rwanda, Kigali, the land of the beautiful people, the land of greatness. Remember, Property Show Rwanda is about building Rwanda and seeing Rwanda as a first world country. Of course, we hail His Excellency Paul Kagame for the great work that he's doing. Just to remind you, by the way, we've been having a sample survey on our website on who of the East African presidents would be the most influential in as far as infrastructural development is concerned. Tell you what, 95% of the East Africans feel like President Paul Kagame is doing the better job. So we salute you, Your Excellency. And of course, with special thanks to Roofings Group, the strength of the nation that ensures that you're well catered for. Remember, Roofings has opened up in Rwanda and their hotline is right on the screen if you need some incredible products from Roofings. Nina Interiors, just the place at Muhima Road to get the best quality furniture. And KCB, where banking starts, where banking stops. Let's take a look at what we have lined up for you today.
Today on The Property Show.
Dream Home is still here. If you want to be part of the Dream Home, simply get into our Facebook page, Property Show Rwanda, like the page, post your picture of your dream home. It will inspire you, inspire others, but you stand a chance to win a lot of gifts.
Send your dream home pictures and your profile picture to our Facebook page. And now, our interior designing tip of the week with Gloria.
Good evening, my name is Gloria Kauma and we're here today with interior design tips. Today we're going to continue from last week, designing your living room. I'm going to share 2 points with you, and first point today is going to be about two-tone furniture. There is a in thing these days, it's in vogue to have your furniture in 2 different patterns of fabric and 2 different styles. So you have your sofa, which would be your love seat, and then you have 2 other accessory pieces, which would be the wing chairs draped in different fabric. I think it's pretty cool, and it's something that you might want to try out and take you away from the old traditional style of having all your sofas covered up in the same kind of fabric. The second thing I'm going to talk about is traffic areas. Have you gone to places and you find you have to dash your foot on a stool, dash your foot on a chair? Well, the reason that happens is because the chair is positioned in a place that allows a lot of traffic, people coming in, going to the balcony, coming out, going to the kitchen. So when that happens a lot in your living room, that particular spot where people keep bashing themselves, we'll remove the furniture, reorganize it, because that is a high traffic area. I'm Gloria Kauma. God bless you and take care.
Oh no, it's my dad. Cover me.
Yes. Ariko nawe, is that any way to cover? When you have to cover something, cover it the right way. Only Roofings iron sheets have double coating that gives them a much longer life and are made with Japanese technology for best quality. Right here in Rwanda. With Roofings iron sheets, we've got you covered. Roofings Manufacturing Rwanda, a member of the Roofings Group.
Help us understand better what this new product is about.
But to the layman, a TMT bars is a thermomechanically treated bars. That makes the TMT. What that means is that the bar, after rolling, is cooled and quenched in a quenching tank, and it's uniformly cooled across the core of the bar. So this means that there's a uniform strength within the bar, and that it conforms to British standard and the best technology which there is available. And these are the bars which can be used in infrastructural projects, in high rises, and of course they can give much more strength to your house and residential development. And what's more, less bars need to be used to give a same strength for the concrete to hold. So there is actually a saving that can be taken, because you need less number of bars to get the same force that the concrete can withstand. So it's a better product, it's an international standard product, and it's now across the region. We will have to embrace this modern product which can hold any structure. We have seen structures collapsing even. I don't want to sound extreme, but it has happened. Those structures were collapsing because of cold twisted bars. So now we would hope that once all manufacturers comply and the sector has become absorbent to this new, better quality, we will not be seeing those challenges in the market anymore.
This month, we focus on the making of the roofing's TMT Plus rebar, heavily contributing to today's construction chain. The TMT Plus rebar are produced through a superior technology of TMT production via liquid metal, continuous billet casting, hot rolling, quenching, and tempering. TMT Plus rebar are made through the iron ore process with imported billets from Russia as the main raw material, and are ideal for projects like dams, bridges, flyovers, among other structures. All our rebars conform to required standards and are branded Roofing's TMT 500C, coming in a length of 12 meters. The quality of the raw materials contributes to a great percentage the quality of final products. This is ensured by carrying out the chemical analysis test of the raw material to identify the percentage of the 5 key elements in steel. Billets come in the length of 12 meters and are cut as per the required size of the rebars. Then the billets are pushed to the heating furnace and are heated at the temperature between 1000 to 1200 degrees Celsius. The hot billets are pushed out for rolling by the guidance of the rollers to the rough mill, where the size is reduced by 22% of the cross-sectional area of the billets. Shear cuts have been put in place to cut the front and end of the hot bar, which will then pass through the intermediate. The final size of the hot bar is then made in the finishing mill, where branding, ribs, and size are determined. After making the size, then the hot bar goes through the TMT box, where the grade is made by controlling 3 major parameters: the flow of water, force of water, and the speed of the bar. At this stage, the outer layers of the rebar cools rapidly and become very hard, while the inner core remains red hot. The rebar then falls on the cooling bed and heat from the core conducts outwards. The outer layer microstructure of the rebar will then have an elastic, bendable, and ductile inner core and a hard and tough outer layer. We now then have the final product as TMT Plus rebar G500C, which is cut using the flying shear and then pushed to the cooling bed for cooling at room temperature. Testing the physical properties of the rebar is very important, and we carry out the following: the bending test, to know if the rebar can bend without cracking; the tensile strength test, to know if the rebar conforms to standards. Verification will be done to know the number of pieces per bundle. At this point, the product is ready to be dispatched to clients. The Roofing's TMT rebars have played a pivotal role in the construction of projects like the New Nile Bridge, Jinja, Entebbe Express Highway, Karuma Power Dam, Bugolobi Water Treatment Plant, Mopera House, gold mines in DRC Congo, Rwanda New Century Hotel in Kigali, several regional road construction projects, and several power transmission lines in the region. With the Roofing's TMT rebars, the nation and region is built much stronger.
Still to come.
What is H Magazine all about?
H Magazine started a year ago.
And on Property Show Rwanda, every week, courtesy of Nina Interiors, we bring you the property of the week. If you have a property you want us to feature that you would recommend, get in touch with us on our hotline or social media platforms, and we'll be able to get your property on the show. Let's take a look at our property of the week.
The property of the week, brought to you by Nina Interiors.
Looking for a real furniture experience? At Nina Interiors, we add value to your desires with the latest wide range of quality office and home furniture. Step into a new reality of our marveling collection. We give you quality and comfort for relaxed evenings at home and a great work experience. Enjoy our special deals on dining sets, masterpieces for the living room, office furniture that creates a mark, and exquisite decor. We believe we have what it takes for a wow experience. So why not come to our Nina Interiors showroom at plot number 1410 Muhima Road.
Family time has never been better with a spacious compound. That is why when you get the chance to live in one of these apartments, you get the beauty of a well-designed architectural home with the added beauty of dark tinted glass that gives off a spacious interior that goes right up the staircase. Added to it is the magnificent art paintings that will captivate you and make you feel the need to appreciate any artist's work. And if you're to walk through the kitchen, you will see that any meal prepared in this place is most definitely delicious, that it can clearly be seen by the beauty of the kitchen. Everyone needs a rest at the end of the day. And with these luxurious rooms, I'm more than glad to say that sleep will definitely steal you away.
And this week on the Property Talk, I catch up with a very good old friend of mine. And she's behind this phenomenal magazine. If you've seen it anywhere, if you've not seen it anywhere, you need to rush on the shelves probably and pick a copy of this. The H Magazine, East Africa's leading interior design magazine. And there's a lot of incredible stuff I see in this magazine. You know, there's so many reasons why you actually need to get a copy of this particular H Magazine. Creating a Moroccan revival home in Kigali, a Moroccan revival home, a Moroccan. Did you even know, did you even think there was a Moroccan approach to doing things and having a home and all kind of thing? But we've got sustainable solid wood for your custom designs. We've got a whole article that's dedicated to lighting, the kind of lighting that you need in your own home. And of course, some incredible articles, a different kind of construction for East Africa. And of course, the industry news, the trend watch, amazing. But I can't tell it all. Joining me on the set is none other than Lisa, the lady behind this special brand of a magazine. Lisa, help us understand, what is H Magazine all about?
H Magazine started a year ago, really from a need here in Rwanda, on the fact that there were interior designers that were having a hard time finding a forum in which they could showcase their work. And so this idea came out of that, and it is spread now into Uganda and into Kenya, and we're promoting designers now all over the region. I am the publisher and editor of H Magazine, which is East Africa's leading interior design publication.
Help us understand, what is interior designing all about? The world of interior designing, help us understand a little more about the concept.
So interior design, a lot of people think that means, just making the place look good. And that is a lot of it, obviously. But it's also about the space, what the space looks like, how the space feels, and being able to put furniture together in a way that makes people not only comfortable and feel like it looks good, but also makes it functional.
Okay. So what makes interior designing actually unique? What would make somebody look at interior designing in a certain area and say, wow, that is actually good designing, that's great? What makes a particular design unique and tick?
Oh, things they should think about. Well, a couple of things. When you look at the space, it's not always just about the walls. Okay, the walls are a backdrop, but it's not always about the walls. And a lot of times what you see is furniture pushed up against a wall. And what we try to look at, especially about how the space is used, so for example, a living room, you want a functional space where people can congregate and actually have conversations. So sometimes that means that the furniture really shouldn't be against the wall. The furniture needs to be brought into the space, chairs pushed in closer together, and it allows for that conversation to take place.
What are the common mistakes anyway that people usually make in interior designing that we should always avoid?
That is one of them, pushing everything against a wall, being afraid of color, being afraid to actually paint the walls a dark color or bright color, being afraid thinking that everything needs to be neutral all the time. And that isn't one of the things that you have to do. I mean, you want to find a way to express yourself. Now, if your idea is, calm and cool, and that's your personality, and you want a neutral palette to work with, I think it's, it works, but don't be afraid of the color.
Now, if you just joined us and watching us right now, I'm hosting Lisa, the lady that's behind H Magazine. If you have any questions about interior designing, about H Magazine, please get quickly into our social media platform. That's Facebook, Property Show Rwanda, or Twitter, our Twitter handle, and let us know what you want Lisa to actually address or answer. In the next series of interviews, we'll be able to get her to address your issues, because her job here is to ensure that the world of interior designing is much better, more special, and worth an experience for you. Now, I got to ask you, Lisa, what are the key things somebody needs to consider as they create a new world of interior designing? Somebody could be watching the show tonight and they say, I'm fed up of this, I want a bit of a makeover. What are the key things to consider?
Sometimes I think the easiest thing to do is to try paint. Experiment with color with paint, because it's not a big commitment. It's not terribly expensive to buy 4 liters of paint and throw some color up on the walls. If you don't like it, guess what? You can repaint again.
So any word?
And as you can see from the photos that's on screen now, there's a couple of beautiful lights that are available in that look. And what it's characterized by is a lot of metal or a rustic feeling, and an Edison light bulb, which is also great. An Edison light bulb allows you to actually see the light coming through. So this pendant is quite beautiful. As you can see, it could be used both in a bathroom, but you could also use it right over a bar. Price is very good, running about $110 US, and it can be found at Noor Lampshades in both Kampala and in Nairobi. Also can be found at Noor Lampshades for $125. So pick up a copy of H Magazine at any of your Nakamats. You can find it there, and you can check out all this lighting for yourself. Thanks.
And in this week's edition, we bring you the International Property of the Week. Why? Because we want to inspire you. We believe in there's an East African proverb that says that when you've not moved around, you never think that your mother has any cook that is better than her. But when you move around, you realize actually there are good things out there. So the International Property of the Week will be coming your way.
The unmistakable Marina Bay Sands Hotel and Casino is a lavish tribute to decadence that stands proudly over the Marina Bay in Singapore. Opened in 2010 by the Las Vegas Sands Corporation, this structure is the most expensive casino property in the world, being priced at over $8 billion. The hotel section is found in the trio of towers, which are 55 stories high and collectively contain 2,561 rooms. Despite the varying price range, each room is gifted with a spectacular view that almost makes the other amenities seem obsolete. Joining these triple monoliths is the Sky Park, a massive 340-meter-long facility which houses world-class restaurants, rooftop gardens, and the famous Infinity Pool with a vanishing edge. In front of the hotel lies an array of magnificent attractions, including the casino block, 2 theaters, and an awe-inspiring shopping center. The casino itself covers 15,000 square meters and is designed to resemble an arena, with its 3 floors overlooking an enormous variety of gaming machines. The Marina Bay shops are equally impressive, spanning 1 million square meters and showcasing over 300 stores, most of which are the peak of designer labels. Winding through the various outlets is a Venetian-style canal which visitors can pay to embark on. If the Marina Bay Sands was designed as the ultimate haven for tourists and high rollers, it certainly fulfills its purpose. The unique design and unmatchable number of attractions gives Singapore the edge when it comes to modern architecture and worldwide appeal.
And are you looking for property to buy, rent, whatever it is, courtesy of our content partners Lamudi Rwanda, we ensure that we showcase to you the properties that are available on the market for sale or properties that are for rent. Let's go property scanning right now. We've come to the end of the show, and courtesy of Nina Interiors, that makes sure our set, by the way, is sponsored by Nina Interiors at the Property Show. So go to Muhima Road, a lot of furniture that's amazing. And you want banking, think of KCB. Roofings Group has freshly opened in Rwanda, phenomenal products. And if you're a brand and you would want an opportunity to sponsor or advertise on the show, please reach us right on our hotlines and we'll be able to reach thousands and millions with you. On behalf of the technical crew, the production team, we say, Rwanda, God bless Rwanda, stay blessed, live inspired. We love you so much.
Next week on The Property Show.
Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home.